Hey everybody, here we are back here at Workhouse Customs. We just pulled out our old 1980 CB750K. We've had it in storage for about 6 years now. Actually, the wife kind of fell in love with it about 6 years ago. We got it, redid the wiring, and it kind of got put on the back burner. We did some other little things too. It's a pretty cool little bike. We're going to start, gotta pull these carburetors off. Anybody who's ever worked on one of these, they know how it is. It's not the easiest job in the world. Let's just go ahead and see if it's going to turn over for us today. Pretty cool little emblem there. Honda Central. Let's see. We're just going to tap the start button. I don't expect it to do much. Oh wow. Gosh, this gas is old. These carburetors are leaking. I probably shouldn't even do this, but like I said, we're getting ready to take this all apart anyway. Oh, the choke was kind of stuck there. Like I said, y'all, I really have low expectations for this one. You can see where the carburetor's already been leaking over time. Well, that's a good sign, y'all. It's turning over. We'll get right back to you. We're going to take it all apart. We're going to take the tank off, clean it, all that good stuff. Definitely going to give it a new paint job there. Yep, that's the CB750K. It's a 1980 model. Well, I'm going to get into it, taking this thing apart, get them carburetors all cleaned up, rebuilt, put back together. Maybe we'll try to start it before we pull the carburetors completely off and get the tank and everything out of the way. We'll get right back to you. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. Got the seat off, the tank off, no problems, right? This is always complicated. I have had these carburetors off, but it's been the 6 years it's been in storage, so I don't expect them to come off too easy. I generally have to take all this out, the battery box, everything, just to get the air box out. When I first got it, the guy I got it from had pod filters on the back. They were trash. He had the jetting completely gone wrong. We're gonna see what we can do here. Maybe I'm just gonna put some fresh gas down here and see what happens. Let's see what it does. Alright everybody, got a little bit of the secret sauce. We're going to go ahead and put some of that right down there in the tube. We're going to see if we get this thing just to fire off real quick for us before I take the carburetors off. Alright, I'll get right back to you. Alright, so it's taking a little gas. I'm not expecting miracles or anything, but the throttle's really stiff. The choke was froze. I honestly don't think we're getting any gas down there, guys. That's okay though. Well, it is going to be a pretty cool little bike when wherever we're done with it. It's got a monstrous motor in there. It's just wide as hell. It's kind of awkward. Could be a good chopper one day, you never know. Alright guys, I'll catch up with y'all later. Give y'all the progress. Thanks for watching. Alright, we got a little bit of gas down there in the carburetors. Let's see what happens. A little bit of gas. On the choke. I have to set you guys down. Well, you heard it. I think it's going to have no problems firing up as soon as I get them carburetors off there and cleaned out real good. Well, that's going to about do it for this one. We'll catch you guys next time. Alright, we got the carburetor out, or carburetors. They are filthy. If we had smell-o-vision, you'd be smelling really bad gas right now. That's that. Now I take them apart and put them in the cleaner. Alright, now we're going to get these things apart, get them in the cleaner. Alright, we got the first batch of parts in here cooking. Carburetor pieces and parts, that is. That's what we use. The Simple Green Pro HD heavy duty cleaner. That and we preheated our water. Alright, we'll see how this works. Alright, we got them all cleaned up. Turned out really nice. Really good, actually. Really impressed with that. Next step is getting all this stuff back together in the right order. Well, see you then. Well, it's not so bad in there. Can't get you guys in there really good to see, but there is some surface rust for sure. Definitely not what you'd expect for a 43-year-old motorcycle, but I'll take that. I'm pretty sure we can clean that one up. Alright, we'll see y'all next time. Got them all cleaned up. Y'all saw what that looked like before we started. Alright y'all, ride safe. Alright, we got all the new rebuild parts and pieces in. Everything's all cleaned up. Let's put this thing back together. First, let's just take a look at this new float. That's the old one. New one. If you're gonna go through all this trouble, you might as well replace it all. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, we got the car back in the bike. No problems. Now we just need to clean out the air box and hook that back up. We'll get right back to you. Alright, so we got everything all hooked back up. All the electrical, got the battery in there, carburetor, airbox, everything. Here we go. Let's see if this thing's going to start for me. Alright, here we go. We're going to try it without the choke. Hell yeah. Well, there you go. It's running on its own free wheel now, so it runs out of gas there. Next step, we just got to clean out the tank. Well, that's about going to wrap up this video, guys. Check us out on the next one. We're going to go ahead and we're going to clean out that gas tank on the next one. Put it all back together and see what we got. Appreciate it, guys. This is what happened after only running it for a couple minutes. Well, that's going to about do it for this video, guys. We let that thing run for a few minutes. I was messing with the carburetor. It all seems to be working pretty good, actually. Check us out in the next video. We're going to be cleaning out the old gas tank and putting it back on there. Thanks for watching. Alright, we got the tank, everything back on the old CV750, the 1980. And as usual, Keela is already picking the damn stickers off of it. Guess that'll be our next step. A new paint job. Thanks for watching, y'all. Alright, we got it all back together. Keela's already peeled the stickers off the side of the tank there, exposed some more work we got to do. We're going to go ahead and leave that alone for now and get into these front brakes. Already went through the back brakes. They work perfectly fine. We're going to go ahead and flush out these front brakes today. Got to have brakes to stop, right? Alright, we'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, we got the front brakes all flushed out. Got some new fluid in there. We're feeling pretty good now. A little bit later on in the process, we're going to go ahead and clean all this up where it had leaked over the years, and you know that stuff's just really bad for the paint and everything. But right now we're good. We got front and back brakes. Before we get into tuning the carburetor any further, we're going to go ahead and change this old oil out. Kind of smelled gassy, I guess, because it had carburetor issues in the past, like 6 years ago. So before we go any further with anything else, we're going to go ahead and get that oil out of there. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got it all warmed up. We got the old oil out. Now let's just fill it up with some fresh oil. Alright everybody, there it is. Got the fresh oil on there. Carburetor's all cleaned up. Brakes are going. We've got her out here just warming up right now. We go ahead and play with the carburetors a little bit more, get them fine-tuned a little bit better. Just gotta let it get warmed up first, but there it is. That's the 1980 CB750K. Look out for future videos. We're gonna go ahead and give it a new paint job. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up this one. There we are. We got her all running and everything now. Well guys, there it is. Got the carburetors all rebuilt, cleaned up, oil changed. We flushed out the front brakes. We tightened up the back brakes. Got the carburetor all rebuilt. Only thing left now is a little bit of cosmetic work. We're going to do the side covers and the tank. We're going to get started on that in the next video. Appreciate everybody watching. See you next time. Alright, so we got the repaint process in progress. A little bit of progress on the body work. Alright, there it is. We got it all in primer.